Hey everybody, welcome back to Denizen. I do hope you're having a great day today. I'm casing out the joint, all right? So inconspicuous. No one would ever see me here. The cargo we're supposed to steal is this trailer that's right back in there, okay? I've been casing the joint, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And at night, when we get done with our legit job, we're going to head over here on this back door here. We're going to pick this lock, go inside, and see if we can't open up the gate and everything, okay? Now, I apologize in advance if I got like a lot of throat clearing and coughs and stuff today. I'm going to try to edit it out as best I can, but I have to keep going. I got to work. I got to make videos. This is the job. And normally I can work through sickness pretty easily. I don't feel ill, like when you're ill, right? When you feel ill, when you feel sick, all the symptoms you normally think of and you associate with being sick, I have none of them except a cough. And a cough is the worst thing to have for a content creator. It's the worst, man, because we talk a lot, right? We're using our voice constantly, which means we're putting stress on our vocal cords and, of course, our throat. And then the cough, it just disrupts everything. So I'm sorry in advance if that happens. I'm trying to work through it. It's just something I can't stop. So our shift starts at 1800, but we were able to start early before, and I guess it seems like we make more money when we start earlier. So I'm gonna start earlier. You know, if I'm gonna make more money, why not? Certainly gonna see, there it is right there. Trying not to have it happen, but it's gonna happen. So we're gonna go in at 1700, and I think we'll just start right away. And the first thing I'm gonna do before I even take the guy's order, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start filling up different glasses. I think it's way easier if you can get the glasses full quicker. So go. Just gonna grab glasses and start queuing them up. Before I even see what this guy wants, they're gonna sit down immediately too. Like right away, they're gonna be like, I'm sitting down to get a drink, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. But before I ask this guy what he wants, because it's kind of slow, right? I'm gonna fill up a few glasses just to kind of get ahead of where I might need to be with these guys, okay? So first customer wants what? Fruity. Okay, I'm gonna fill the fruity one for him. Then we're gonna fill a little bit of this honey, just a little bit. All right, give him the fruity one. There. What do you want? You want also fruity, of course you do. Okay, here we go. There we go. You got the fruity, good. Let's fill that honey one up, and we'll ask that other customer what he wants. All right, you want fruity. God, all right, thanks. Can somebody get something other than fruity, please? There we go. The whole point of filling all these glasses up. You guys all want the same shit. Here we go. All right, fruity. There we go. And then you want red. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. All right. Now, I don't know whether or not it looks to me like they just keep coming. All right. I'm not sure if there's like a certain set customers per hour kind of thing, or if like just serving a customer immediately somebody comes in and replaces them, right? Not sure if that's a thing or not. But it seems like fruity is the drink of the night. So here we go. We're going to have that happen. There you go. Spruce and red. Thank you. Spruce and red are the only two other ones I don't have done. Of course it is. Here you go. Red. All right, let's make sure I get the right one to the right customer this time. Spruce to you. Thank you, darling. Bye-bye. And then red goes that way. Okay. You want spruce? Sure. Sure. We'll queue it up. Queue it up for you. What do you want? Another spruce for you, too. Unbelievable, you guys. Today is not a pale ale night. It's the first drink I poured. It'll be the last drink I serve. All right, here we go. Spruce for you. What do you want, sir? There's a honey. I can do that for you. Goodbye. All right, there's a spruce for you. Now, before I ask that guy what he wants, let me catch up with my plans here. Gonna fill that glass, then ask him. Pale ale, thank you. Now, before I serve him, because it's a timer kind of thing, right? Okay, well, I can't put this down. Discard. There it goes. All right. If you don't have anywhere to put the glass, you can't actually put the glass anywhere. Like, it just stays in your hand. You have to delete it, I guess. All right. So this guy wants a honey that I don't have, so let's fill it up. Looks like you can take him all the way down to like the red and the square before he gets upset. Spruce and pale ale. Okay, spruce and pale ale. I'll let the pale ale guy sit there for a second. What do you want? Red. Okay, let's fill the red. Give the pale ale guy what he wants. Pale ale, thank you. All right, spruce coming right up. It's difficult. But I think really the difficulty in it is just trying to get everybody. It doesn't look like you have to get everybody. I mean, I already have 18 out of 10. It's kind of weird, but it looks like you only really need to serve 10 people. Unless that's not the number unless I'm looking at the wrong number or something, right? All right, spruce for you too. All right. So I got a little bit of spare time. It's like it's kind of slow in here, just temporarily. So I'm going to fill a few more. Because I can. Just check to see if there's no other customers. What do you got? You want a red. Okay, I can do that too. Let's give you the spruce. We'll fill the red. Finish filling the fruity. There we go. Fill the pale ale. And then we'll take the red over there while checking him. There you go. You want a red as well. What do you want? Pale ale. Okay, we'll give you the pale ale and then fill the red. There we go. And while we're waiting for that, let's get the other stuff queued up again. Because I can. Let's just kind of keep an eye on that box over there. All right, what do you want? Dark and red. Okay, so the red goes here. Then I'm going to give this guy the dark, send him on his way. What do you want? Dark? Shit. All right, now I'm getting too many customers at once, right? I think kind of have to, like, there's just too many. I don't think any reasonable bartender could fill this many drink orders in this short amount of time. Just don't see it's possible, right? Too many drink orders at a time. Dark. Dark there. Honey. Honey was there. Good. You. Dark. Okay. There we go. But I want that perfect score, you know? I want to have every single one. Fruity for you. There you go. And now I've got time. Let's not click that button yet. You got time. Let's fill the glasses. Try to get ahead of it. He's not going to be mad. Just take the time. Get ahead of the curve. All right. What do you want? He wants the fruity one. I'm filling it for you right now. There you go. But I'm not going to serve it to you yet because I don't have to. Let's wait just a little bit longer. All right. What do you want? Spruce. Okay. Fruity goes there. Boom. All right. We're going to pretend that I'm filling that spruce for that lady, but really I'm filling an extra. All right. Spruce for you. What do you want? Dark. Get you out of my way. What do you want? Spruce. Okay. Coming up. And I think they just get, as soon as you fill the order, they get replaced by somebody else. So, there you go. All right, so this one's the honey. We can wait on that. And then making some pretty good money today, huh? What I'm hoping, right, and I'll skip ahead in the video if that's not the case. I'm hoping I have enough money in the bank account at the end of this to start the business. I want to start that business right now, you know. What do you want? Honey? I don't have a honey. Let's get you a honey. What do you want? Everybody wants honey. Jeez. Can you spread it out a little bit? Somebody take a fruity? Anybody want to take a fruity? No? Did she just... I thought that guy just glitched through the table. It's like, were you upset that I served her before you? Here you go. Spruce, I can get you out of my hair. Goodbye. What do you want? Dark, I can get you out of my hair. Goodbye. And you are red. Thank you much. Goodbye. All right. Let's start filling these up as fast as we can before these customers start asking us for more. Also, I did some light reading, which it doesn't really matter because they're not giving me enough time to do it anyway. But if your character gets thirsty while you're doing this job, there's a sink. You can get a drink from the sink. And so it's right there. But it does take time. So like their timers are ticking down while you're getting a drink. And so like I don't know about the consequences or what those consequences are right now for not giving them what they want right away. Or, sorry, not giving them what they want right away. I don't know what the consequences are for, you know, not catering to my thirst needs and things like that. So for now, it doesn't look like there's much consequence at all. But perhaps that's the medical clinic thing. Perhaps your character goes down for some reason and you have to pay the medical bills. Don't know. Legit. Just flat out speaking off the top of my head right now without any evidence whatsoever. It looks to me like I also maxed out my level because I'm not able to get anything else. Like I'm not leveling up anymore. So now it might just be a matter of tips. Possibly. Maybe they just pay me more in tips. I don't have any evidence of that either. So maybe there's a breakdown after the shift and I don't know about. We have 57 minutes in game left. And I've actually done quite well just filling up these glasses, getting ahead of everything. Right? It looks pretty good. So the dark goes there. We have time to fill it up there. We go to honey there. There we go. Fill that up like this. And then we'll just ask this guy. Oh, barely. Get him out of there right now. There we go. Red and fruit. Good. I can go fruit there and let's fill the red. And 41 minutes left. I've gotten every customer so far, although that guy was very close, but I've gotten every single one of them so far. Another fruity guy here. Okay. I'll get you in a moment, sir. You don't have to stare at me with those dead eyes. I will say the graphics look pretty realistic. Obviously, until they're, you know, they're dead inside. But other than that, they're, I like the character models and stuff. They look pretty good. All right, gotta ask this guy what he wants before he walks away. He wants the spruce. There you go. All yours. Pale ale for you, sir. Goodbye. Dark for you. Goodbye. Getting close to the end of the shift, so I want to just kind of get through all the ones. I don't necessarily need to fill them all up anymore. I'm having a really hard time keeping the phlegm out of my throat. I apologize, seriously. If it's not something I normally have on this channel. If you're new here, I'm just trying to work through a cold. I don't normally sound like this. Pale ale. Let's fill that up. And that should be good to go. I guess I could do this one last guy, but what do you got? Spruce? Could have had honey. You sure you don't want honey? I got honey right here. How about fruit? Oh, maybe I can get lucky with this guy. Oh, what do you got? Red? Damn it. No. Come on now. So I made $20 an hour in wages because of my level. So I'm making twice the hourly wage. Then I had the $390 bonus. I see. So $510. That's pretty great. Good. Could have served him. I'm on my way with the drink in hand. But all right. Either way, I'm making twice the hourly rate. That's pretty good. Okay, I am really thirsty and really hungry. So this is not great for my character. One thing I guess I could do is I could go, I want to make sure I don't like collapse or something, right? So if I go home, I could have a microwaved meal and then go steal the stuff. I don't think that would be out of the question, right? We just need to take care of ourselves first and then we go get the stuff. But I have 1,100 bucks in the account. I gotta believe that's enough to start a business, right? The rent on that retail place is $150 a day. So it kind of just depends on what kind of business we're starting and what the cost of inventory is going to be. And I'm not sure what the options are. I do know that video game store is an option just because I was, again, looking through a couple of like little things just because I didn't want to be totally lost while I was showing you the game. So I do know that video game store is a store that exists, but I don't know if there are other options. So we'll take a look at it. We'll see what's right for us. But I do think first thing I'm going to do is go home because I'm super hungry and super thirsty. And then once I take care of those two needs, we'll drive back over there and make sure that we can steal that stuff. Oh boy, I almost ran into that guy's. It's like a Charger. Kind of looks like a little bit like a Dodge Charger. All right, let's run in here before I pass out. This is the apartment up the stairs. You can take the elevator as well, but it's way slower, so I don't recommend it. All right. First thing I'm going to do is go to my refrigerator, take the microwavable meal, put that in there. Then instead of drinking the soda, we'll just take a drink out of the sink. There we go. Microwave the meal, and then we'll go ahead and eat it. Use. Very happy now, aren't we? Indeed. Look at that. All nice green picture now. Look, we're very happy. Take another drink really quick. All right. All that stuff's taken care of. Real quick trip to the bathroom. And then we got to get out there and steal shit. Yes. Here we go. Down the stairs. Oh, repossess, okay? We're simply repossessing something. Somebody else got ripped off. We're righting a wrong, supposedly. That's what I've been told. So we're going to do that. And then we can get started with our business. Again, I have no idea how deep it is, but we're definitely going to do that. And I think we could probably have the business operational while working at the bar. I wouldn't think there's anything wrong with that. If I close the shop at, let's say I should close at 4 p.m. every day, it wouldn't be a full day, but I'd still be able to, I can make $500 a night working at a bar, that's a big deal there. All right, I'm eventually going to have to back up into this, so I'm just going to get myself lined up to do that already. The vehicle, there we go. And we're going to sneak around the back. See if we can't break into this place here. So we know how to pick the locks. Well, at least I thought I did. Oh, I have to click the button. There we go. My mouse wasn't totally on the button. All right. Coming around. There we go. And presto. We are in. Okay. Need to find a way to get the gate open. So is it one of these doors? Can I steal other things? Ooh, I can steal other things potentially, like this candy bar. I can take all that stuff. Cool. I didn't realize there was extra loot for me to get. Now I have to look through. I regret not doing this in the place with the forklift. My gosh, I could have had all this stuff. Look at all these. Got sports drinks, looks like. Huh? That's all it is, though. It's just meals. All right, here's the trailer. And then can I open the gate? How do I open the gate? Is it right here? Terminal. Oh, God, this again. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Okay. We'll go this way. Maybe this is easier. Maybe it's easier this time? How much do you want to guess that it's easier this time? Oh, my gosh, it's easier this time. I got it first try this time. Doors open. There we go. First try. All right, let's back up. Now, does it hitch this automatically, or do I have to get out and do it? I think, no, it's automatic. I just have to back way in. Okay. So I need to park this, he said, out behind his place, right? So I need to go this way. We got car coming. Don't hit us. Don't hit us. Okay. Here we go. Yep. We're just hauling this trailer. No big deal. Don't mind us. This is my trailer. I've had it the whole time, the whole day. All right. Bought it back in '95. Served me well. It's just what this truck looks like. It's like a 90s truck, you know? All right, so I am going behind his place. So that's, maybe I can get it to go like this. We can go back behind the buildings from this side. I don't know if it's going to be easier to do that, but we have to make wide turns, right? There we go. Wide turn. Perfect. There's a couple different loading bays here, which is interesting because I don't really recall which one is his, but maybe it's this one. I thought his place was further back, though. Wasn't his place further away, like down this way? Kind of want to get out and see. Hang on, where's his place at? Okay, it's boarded. Okay, so it's the second. It's the one that's closest to me right now. The trailer is almost parked in it right now. So we'll just back in to this spot. Is that good enough? Is that going to be good enough for you? Trailer drop off complete. Yep, that's good enough for him. Awesome. All right, so now we have to find a way to get out of here. I think I can go this way with it. So that other's drop off zone is probably the one we're going to use for our business. And so I don't think there's any reason why we can't do this at 2 a.m. It's already, the day's already rolled over. So what I'd like to do is see if I can't set up this business now. So I'm going to get out of my truck. I'm halfway parked on the curb. Wow, that's actually hovering because of that. I don't want it to glitch. We've seen a glitch already in the last video, so I don't want to glitch right yet. All right, so with that chair, I mean. Okay, so can I just see him now and collect my reward? I want all the money I can get for this business. Well done. Here's your payment. A lot of work for you. Come by another time. All right, so I have 1,600 bucks now. I gotta believe the 1,600 is enough to get a really good store going. All right, I'm hoping. Anyway, at least to start. So we can. We need to go to the phone. We need to go to properties, I think. Yep. And then here's the business tab. And then this place right here, unit 2, is $150 a day. It's got enough space to stock all those impulse buys that your customers will be snatching up, plus a private restroom so your employees can take a break from all that money making. Also, you can set the lease terms to fit your specific needs. Want to make sure you can jack up the prices during tourism season? No problem. Okay, so why don't we start with a 4-day lease? There we go. Rent it for 4 days. All right, so I have $1,000 left. Let's take a look at what we got. So it starts out as a video game store. We got action games, adventure games, sports games, racing games. If we hit R, we get all the details for this retail space, including the big green button to open it. Now we have store hours we can alter, but it's pretty much just going on a set amount of time. So 9 to 1800, for example, could be a good time, but I wouldn't be able to make my bar shift at the same time. Although I think I'm hiring an employee. Yeah, employees required 1. We're going to be hiring an employee anyway. We're going to be paying $12 an hour. So total is $108 a day in wages. Okay. We don't have any inventory, but we can also choose a different store type. So the setup says video games. We can choose appliances if we want to instead, or electronics, or cookware, or personal care, or video games. I don't think it really matters which one we do. I don't know. The store name is going to be Game Go. Yeah. There you go. Game Go. Now we need inventory for that too. And again, reading up a little bit just so I don't get completely lost, because this game tells you nothing. It's really not good at information right now. It needs to tell you more, in my opinion, but that's just me. So where we're going to go to pick up inventory, and this is, I don't know if it's different for appliances and cookware or things like that, but where we go for inventory here, I might be going the wrong way. Hang on. Nope, I'm going the right way. So it's down the same direction we go all the time for our job. The same direction we go for the job all the time. It is a wholesaler over here. Now, I don't know if it's this one. That is... Okay, that is a paint shop, or that's how you get your car painted and stuff, or repaired or whatever. So that's not it yet. You got the place we just stole from. They already closed their gate. It's right here then. This must be the wholesaler. And now the thing about wholesalers, right, you have to buy things in bulk. So that's why normal people who want to buy video games, they don't go to the wholesaler for it. Because they don't want to buy, 50 video games or 150 video games, however many the bulk order is. It's probably like 100. Action games. 10 to 10 boxes. So unit wholesale price is $20. Oh, so you have to buy 10 games. So every box is 10 games. Appliances, we'd be selling toasters and stuff. Oh, so you can get all of them here. Okay, fair enough. I don't know if video games are the best one to do. I guess we have to check the margins, right? This is we're going to be 50% higher. I can probably also adjust the price if I want to, but we're selling it for 30 MSRP, buying it for 20. Cookware, we're going to make 15 bucks per product on that. Make 20 per product on that. 25 per product on that, right? So might be better 30. We might be better off going electronics. It's a higher startup cost. We have a higher inventory cost, but we make more money per product that we sell on the store. So that may not be such a bad deal. Yeah, it might not be such a bad deal. So if I open up R again, I can choose the store anyway. So why don't I switch to electronics? I don't know, man. That little neighborhood there. I kind of want the video game store though, right? I mean, I kind of want the video game store. It may not be the coolest option, but I kind of want the video game store. Let me enter into it again. Maybe I can get that to show up. There it goes. Okay, so we're going to buy stuff. So let's buy, with my $1,000, we'll buy action games. We'll buy like one of everything, right? Adventure games, racing games, sports games, and role-playing games. That's $1,000 in inventory. Check it out. Insufficient cargo space. Okay. We are going to remove the role-playing games from the cart. Okay. I see. So the truck can only carry 4 boxes at a time. Okay. We now have 4 boxes of video games in our truck. So we are going to bring this back to that loading bay that's behind the building, the one we passed by to drop off our nefarious cargo, our repo. Okay. Our completely justified repossession. It was a nice trailer too. And then we're going to drop this stuff off in there. And I can either go around the building, access the alleyway from that side, or access it from this side again. And I see no reason to double back and drive extra distance if I don't have to. So we're just going to come in from this side and we will drop off at the loading dock. Yes. Load merchandise. Very good. Okay. Is there any reason why I can't just park here? I mean, is the cops going to get yelled? Are they going to yell at me? So this is the back room where employees can go. There's that bathroom that I have. There we go. And then we come over here and we have stuff on the shelf. So that's it. That's all it takes. So the racing games, looks like we can have a lot more inventory if we want it. Sports games. Okay. Action games, adventure games. I'm going to assume that RPGs go in the middle. So I'm going to assume. I don't know that or not. But I do want to make sure I also have enough money for rent too. So let's actually not buy those yet. Just to make sure we have enough money for it. So I'm going to go back into R. Right now we're open from 9 to 1800. So I can just say open store. I think probably a good idea, open store. So now the store is open, but we're not open because it's still before opening hours, right? It's before store hours. So nobody's in here yet, but they can shop here now as a video game store. We now have a video game store for everybody. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to do. So let's go back over to our truck. And we're going to need to sleep. But I think before we sleep, I need to make sure I have food and stuff at the house because I don't have anything left. I just ate my TV dinner, right? I did pick up from that heist, though, a whole bunch of stuff, including one of these little candy bars. We also have this. This is a protein shake. So this helps hunger and thirst at the same time. And it does the thirst better than the soda does. And it does the hunger way better than the candy bar does. So these things are awesome. We're going to get more of those. Let's go find more of those. I don't see any stores on the map. I was looking earlier. I don't see any stores on the map. I see Fashion Factory, Urban Interiors. I don't see any like supermarkets. What I do see, though, are service stations. There's a fish market here as well. We might want to try to look at the fish market. That's probably where we get the sushi, honestly. You know what? Let's go to the other direction. Let's try to find that gas pump, because we're getting low on fuel anyway. I probably should get a little gas. But what I'm thinking is that protein shake thing, maybe the gas stations sell those. It doesn't seem like something that would be found at a fish market. But that kind of thing does seem like something that the fuel... Oh my God. Is it really $1.75 a gallon? Jeez. Remember the days, guys? Do you remember the days? You also get a car wash here, too. Unsure of the practical reason for doing that as far as gameplay goes, but we can do it if we wanted to. So, yeah, 45 liters for the fill-up. That's $78. Wow, okay. Never mind. It's $1.75 per liter. That's very different. Never mind. Do you remember the days like yesterday? We'll get a little bit of gas. Then we'll do this typical American thing. We're gonna leave our car right there, even though we've already filled up. And then we're gonna spend like 20 minutes inside this place and just take up that slot for the pump. It doesn't show the truck outside. That should be a thing that happens. She's pretty cute. Yeah, there you go. See? All right, so beef cream is apparently the name of that protein shake, is beef cream. And it doesn't look like it's self-serve like this, so you kind of have to go through the store like this. Okay. They sell the sushi here too. I wonder if it's cheaper at the fish market. But, oh, we can do scratch-offs too. I'm not going to do that though. Beverages though, the hunger and thirst combos. Okay, they're $5 a piece, which is the same price as the sushi. The sushi gives you 40 hunger, and it's $5 each. The frozen entrees, $5, gives you a plus 100 hunger. So that is really good for hunger. We should probably add a couple of these to the cart. So we'll add like 3 of these to the cart, I think. Maybe go 4. And then for the beverages, though, I'm really thinking we should get these because they do half what the microwavable meals do, but they also give you the thirst at the same time. So that's pretty valuable too. So I think we'll buy like this many of those. And I don't think there's anything else that treats thirst better than that, other than probably just straight up water from the sink. So we can do that too. Looks like the cigarettes just simply give you a little bit of energy, which is a little odd to me, but okay. And then I think that's it. Yeah, the microwavable dinner things. We'll get some Italian pasta too. Hey, why not? All right. We'll just purchase what's in our cart. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So we spent money on gas and food. Now we can just get back in our truck and drive away. Drive back to our apartment and sleep it off, man. Let's start our shift, our bartending shift. Actually, you know what? It's 9 o'clock on Friday. It's 9 o'clock. That means the store is open right now. Now, I don't know what kind of business it's going to do, but I just have to make sure I have enough money in my account to pay the bills. And I feel like because I'm going to be bartending and my shift ends at 23, that most likely, since I'm getting paid before midnight, I'll have enough money anyway. But yeah, anyway, I probably should. I could probably go to Austin and see if he's got anything else for me to do. But this is, again, it's like an early access thing. I don't know how much content there really is, but I do know that there are other retail places, there are other retail type businesses, and there are definitely other houses. So there's enough to do to where you have to make a bunch of money so that you can buy a bunch of properties, rent them out to other people, and then just keep doing that and progressing your business and real estate to where you can, buy the bigger houses. That's pretty much the only goal, is just build yourself up to buy stuff. All right. So far, that's really what it is. All right, cool. We'll shut the door. because who wants to go to sleep in their apartment with the door open? And then we don't want to sleep very long because we want to make our job. So I'm going to go with 15, I think. We're pretty much full of energy there. We do need to shower pretty bad, though. So we'll go in and we'll drink. Drink a little drink. Get that drink on. For fridge, we're going to put the microwavable meals in there. Put the sodas in there. We'll put all this stuff in there. It's fine. Yep, all the sodas and stuff. We'll keep the candy bar. I'm probably going to actually just eat that right now because we are a little bit hungry. So we probably should eat that. It's a 20 hunger thing. I think that's probably good. And then let's take a shower. Okie dokie. We'll go ahead and use the toilet. Probably should do the toilet before the shower. For the sake of hygiene, probably the way to go. Likewise, probably should drink before the bathroom for the sake of the bladder. But I just want to max all my stuff out so that I'm ready to go for my work day. All right, let's head downstairs. I want to see if there's any indication whatsoever. I think I could just hit R actually and see how my business is doing. So far, the store has a rating of 100. We can see some star ratings here. Friendly staff. I like the store. Okay, cool. We can also raise our prices if we want to. I totally didn't see that, but we can raise our prices on these things. We have only 2 action games left, so we're gonna have to restock our store. So I think when we get back for the next day, this is our like a grand opening sale. Okay, everything's $30, but we're gonna make it $40. We're gonna do that when we get after my work shift at the bar. I'm going to have enough inventory in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to max out the inventory, but I do want to get the role-playing games on the shelves. And then I'll probably I'll have enough money, I think, to buy 3 boxes. I don't think I can get to 800. It's just not enough business I can do there. Not unless I can get a job with Austin too, but I didn't talk to him this time. So I'm thinking that's probably all I can afford is the 3 boxes. So we'll get the 2 pieces of inventory. There's actually, there's only, wow. So certain genres, like adventure games only sold 2 today, but sports games and I think it was racing, they sold out. That's crazy. So I wonder how the RPGs will do. I only say that because given that this is an RPG, like this is a role-playing game. So how much value does the game give on its own genre is kind of where I'm going with this. And maybe it's all random. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe there's no set value to that, but I kind of want to just see it. All right, I'm going to do my bar shift. I've already shown you guys how that works and I've already maxed out the level and everything. So it's really about just getting money now. I'm going to give my voice a little bit of a rest and do the bar shift. And I'll be right back when we got ourselves a store full of inventory. I just want to say also that doing this job and filling these glasses ahead of time makes this job way easier. I mean, it's definitely the way to go. I highly recommend you just take your downtime and just fill all the glasses because you serve customers so quickly that your bar basically stays empty the entire time because the time it takes between customers is pretty spaced out. Once you do it this way, like you don't feel rushed at all. It's almost a slow job at this point. You just take and give them what they want, and then as they walk away, you fill up the drink that they wanted. It's way better. All right. So I've served 58 customers today. I got this guy wanting honey, so there we go. And I'll just show you guys the end of the shift, I guess, just so you can see how much money we're making today. But it's been a very slow shift. I probably don't have to refill glasses anymore just because there's a chance that I won't have to make any more anyway. So I'll just stand around and do nothing. Maybe I'll get a drink myself, so I don't have to worry about that need later. This person standing in front of me wants a spruce. I got it for you right there. There you go. 61 customers. Maybe there's one more that comes in. 5 more minutes. There's this guy right here. Please want something I already made. Red. No. That's the only way that doesn't happen is if he wants the one thing I guess there's 2 things that I don't have. But we ended up making $502. So the bank's a total of $651. I believe that makes it a little risky for me to buy three boxes. I need to have enough rent. I need to have money for rent, both for the store rent as well as for... Well, I mean, do I get charged the rent at the end of the 4-day term? I don't know. Like maybe at midnight, I'll see $150 vanish. Maybe I should try that. Just wait till midnight to buy the stuff just to see if it disappears. Because I know I have it for 4 days and it's going to cost a total of $600. But what I'm not sure of is, I guess it renews. All right. My question is, it renews on the day, right? At the start. So did it already take 600 from me? Because I didn't notice. I feel like it might have already taken 600 from me. Maybe I don't need store rent after all. You know what? What's the worst that could happen? I'll go ahead and just buy the stuff now. So I'm on my way out. So I'm going to buy 3 boxes. We're going to get the games that I don't currently have. So adventure games and sports games are still in stock. So we don't need those. Adventure games and sports games. So action games, we'll add those. Racing games, we'll add those. And then I guess we'll get role-playing games. And that's $600 in the back of this truck now in inventory. And then we'll go ahead and drop this off at the store. I also don't know how to pick up the money from the store. So I figured that would just be deposited in my account like usual, but I didn't notice any money coming in there. I will, however, be raising my prices. That's going to happen. I think we'll put them up by $10 a piece and just see what happens. See whether or not people still buy them or not. We are the only video game store in town, so look how slow everybody drives. You kidding me right now? 10 kilometers an hour? 10 kilometers. There are speed walkers at the mall that are going faster than that. Like, what are you doing with your life right now? Especially in that sporty looking car. All right. $809 is what I have in my... Oh, okay. So I just got paid. Yeah, I did. I just got paid. There's $800 in my inventory now. So load that merchandise in. That's all on the shelves now. And what I can do is I'm just going to raise the prices by $10 each. We'll see what that does for me. But the line for 5-day revenue is up here. So yeah, I made like $800. That's good. Now we could also do some promotions as well on some things. Maybe an advertising campaign to bring in more customers. I think it's probably a good idea to have more inventory before I do that. Is this going to be wise? We're going to do it anyway. I'm not sure if this is wise. Oh boy, that moved the camera. Quit moving the camera on me. My biggest pet peeve in games is when the game takes control of my camera. Like that. Like, stop it. I'm going in reverse. Why would I want to see that direction? It's okay. So, based on that, I think we should probably buy more sports games and adventure games now. Because we're maybe not as... I mean, they certainly aren't the most popular, though, right? We saw what sold, but how much will sell once the price is raised? That's the question, you know? I don't know if we'll sell those many games once the prices are raised, but I have enough money for more inventory right now. So I feel like that is still a good call. It's just to get more inventory, and then we could maybe get 3 more boxes and then do an advertising campaign, right? Because we're making a lot more money with the business, right? We just made like $800 in a day. That's better than our job, but I'm still going to work the job and the business, right? So it was adventure games. Oh, what was it? What was it that sold? Action games and racing games sold really well last time. I just wish I could buy... I guess that's the point of the wholesaler, though. Like, I wish I could buy smaller quantities. That way I could get like a mixture of every game. So we'll get... let's add to cart 1 sports game, and then we'll grab another box of action, maybe. Or another box of the role play. We haven't sold any role play. We just got it, so go buy another box of that. And then how about we do more racing? Because racing was the one that was like selling out. So we'll do that. All right. So we got the hot ticket games. We got more inventory for the ones that are selling better. And I left myself with 200 bucks just so I have some spending cash. Though I'm not sure I'll need it. I already bought groceries. I already bought gas, although I'm at half a tank now. Like what else is there? I guess I could buy a television for my apartment. That's about it. But I'm not sure whether I can even interact with that television. Only one way to find out, and that's to, actually do it. I should go ahead and spend it. Whew, those brakes. Definitely don't have, like, super good brakes here. Takes a while to stop sometimes. All right, we'll drop that off. Here we go. Load that merchandise out, and then we're just going to actually keep the truck here for a second. I just want to see what the store looks like with more inventory in it. Okay, so the role-playing games are going in the center. Yeah, it's called Saga for Turbo, and then Slide, and then Nebula. Okay, so the Nebula 3, and then the Slide, and then the Turbo. Those are the names of the consoles, I guess. Turbo, Slide, Nebula. I can't hardly see it. Nebula 3, and then there's another one down way at the bottom. I can't quite make out what that is because my eyes are just that bad. I can zoom the video in later and I'll show you what it is, but I can't see it on my screen. I'm looking really close and I can't see it because my eyes are just bad. All right, that's just the way it is. Oh, and then there's one at the top here. Xcast. Okay, Peak Adrenaline. Circuit Sprint 4. My gosh, I made a 4 already. We got Bloodshed. Yeah, that's the action games. Bloodshed. Okay, and then adventure games are called Frightful Night. But yeah, the more inventory we can get, the better. But since I have $209 left, why don't we just run this advertising campaign? Let's just run it. Let's just see what happens. Start the advertising and see what happens. We got inventory. Let's move it. I don't know if we can sell out in one day, right? That $150 is for 3 days of advertising. So let's use it, Let's make as much as we can. Oh, in case anyone wants to see what it looks like when your store is open, it's, well, they're not moving. They're contemplating their choices very intensely. But you do have an employee. He looks like this. He wears a tie. There's a security camera up there as well. But people do go in your store. They don't really move or do anything, but they do go in there. You also can't talk to them. Now, speaking of talking to people, you can actually talk to people on the street. So you see all these people here. They all have names. This is Ariana. I can talk to her. This weather's been unpredictable lately, right? How do you usually spend rainy days? Usually with a good book or some music. How about you? That's a good idea. I try to catch up on some indoor hobbies like cooking and redecorating. Okay, that's... Anyway, yeah, you can talk to these people who are walking around the street. This is Jonathan. Jonathan, you have to be in front of them to talk to them, looks like. Jonathan, what's up? You seem quite cheerful today. Any particular reason? Just enjoying the beautiful day. What brings you out? Oh, about the same. Just trying to catch some fresh air in between my working hours. It really lifts the mood. Yeah. All right, so there you go. So you can actually talk to people too. Now, you might be interested to know, with... I wanted to drive around today because I wanted to show you there's a whole city and stuff. There's extra bits, right? So I want to go downtown. I don't know if I have the time to go down all the way downtown, but I would like to. Since my business is there and it's making me money anyway, I figured we might as well go for a drive here. But while we're here, we can whip out our phone too, text while we're driving. We can actually do dating while we're driving. Social app, right? You can message people, all right? There's Reggie, there's Amara, there's Mark, okay, and there's Jade. And you can send them messages. There's an About Me section on them. She's a pastry chef, for example. That's the road I would normally turn down if I was going to go to work. So this is all new now. It says sometimes the glass, I'm trying to drive and text. Sometimes the glass isn't just half empty, it's completely shattered. Yikes. She has interests in art, gardening, and ice cream. So if I wanted to message her, for example, I can start a conversation. I can say, hey, care to guide me through the pretentious sea of modern art exhibitions? I promise to bring a flask and low expectations. Okay, that's pretty smooth. Because we know she has art as an interest. Hi, I'm in as long as we can mock the abstracts and roll our eyes at the overpriced installations. And the flask, non-negotiable. Cool. That's it. I don't have like a meetup somewhere. Okay, I haven't done this before. Heard you're into gardening. Care to help me out? Care to help out a plant killer like me? There's another gas station right here too. Specialize in plants that thrive on neglect and sarcasm. Worst case scenario, you end up with a charming haunted garden plot. Okay, cool. So like there's things you can do to like build relationships with people, and eventually you can meet up with them. I don't know what the dating scene is like in the game, but eventually you can meet up with them, I think. Okay, so we're all the way over here. I should have taken a wrong turn. No, I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I didn't turn at Albuquerque, and as a result, I can't go to downtown very fast. So I'm going to focus a little bit more here. We're going to take a right at this gas station here. We're just going to whip right through here. Totally illegal turn. Nobody will care. Actually, I think that's legal. There's no light there. So we're not like avoiding a stoplight or anything. Yeah, we want to turn here. Whoops, not get out. Don't get out. Turn here. There we go. Also need to accept the shift I'm going to work. So let's go to the jobs. Bartender, you have to select the shift you're working every day. Otherwise, you can't get in the building. They won't let you in unless you already have a shift. You have to select it every day, which is weird. Like normally you get a job and it's like, okay, that's the shift I have. But in this game, you can change jobs too. So like if I wanted to be a pizza guy one day and a bartender the next, I could do that. And I get skills for the different jobs that are there. But since I'm already maxed out in bartending and I've already got the flow and I get the most per hour there, I might as well just keep doing it. I think bartending is probably the best job just because it pays the most. It's not that hard. The first time when you're like trying to figure out how it works, it's a little difficult. It feels hectic. It doesn't have to be hectic, but it feels hectic. All right, here's the city. Here's downtown. It's pretty good. This is where the bigger clothing stores are. You can get some good threads. There's also the nightclub scene and stuff is here. I presume this is where you would take out your dates and stuff or meet people that way. And this is also where the good retail places are too. So if you're, getting your next business going, you want to rent new space and get new inventory and all that. With clothing, I don't know if you can do clothing, but the other business types, I assume you're going to get more customers in a place like this. So here's the city. You're kind of seeing the way it is. And I should probably start heading back now so I don't get late for work. Because I do want to see how well this business can do. And I have a feeling I should probably just check it to see. I only have 5 adventure games left. Right? So I'm probably going to run out of inventory. And I want to make sure I can buy it. So anyway, yeah, there you go. Ferrucci. There's that. There's a couple of other places that you can... I believe shopping is in here. Fashion Factory and Urban Interiors. And there's I guess there's no place to live downtown. That's interesting. I thought for sure there'd be like a downtown apartment, but there isn't. Yeah, not yet anyway. No place to work downtown. Just places to shop. And then the nightclub, the Vault nightclub that we just passed by. There's also a Shores Casino. Oh, well, we saw how good I am at blackjack, so no. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I got my work shift to go to. So prices in this game are really not that flexible. I sold $0 of inventory yesterday. Nobody bought any games at all at $40. So I've got them at $35, and I am noticing they're selling a little bit. I have to keep an eye on that. But I did spend for the advertising campaign, so I actually lost money yesterday, as it's telling me I had $0 in inventory. Obviously, we're not going to sell as many with them being at 35, but the margins being better, we can sell less volume and it'll still be okay. I do think, though, as we get more money and the shelves start to become full, this might, I don't know, I feel like there needs to be something else other than just the truck going to that building and picking up games and bringing it here. Get me a delivery system, But anyway, I just wanted to update you on how the business is going. I have to adjust the prices, so I've adjusted now to 35, and I am noticing that there are some that are going away. We only have now 4 action games left on the shelf. So those are selling again. And my store rating is starting to go up too. It was at 96. It's now at 90. It was at 97 when I woke up. It's now 98. And it's possible that if I just sit here long enough, it'll end up being, up to 100. The other thing the game won't let me do is progress time faster. You can sleep, but if your energy is completely full, it won't let you do that. So I'll just show you this. Like, I just took a nap. If I do this, it's going to say that my energy is full and I'm just not allowed to do it. This is, however, how I would still save the game. So there's still a save. That would be how you do it with the bed. Okay. So anyway, I am going to take another shift and do all the things. I'll be right back. We'll see whether or not the $35 has changed anything. All right. I just finished my work shift. I got $724 in the bank. And I want to show you what a difference $5 per game makes. My store has just 11 games total in inventory right now. 8 racing games and 3 role-playing. And that is all that's in there. So when the day rolls over, I should see this history of sales. We're going to have a really big sales day. And I'm going to make probably a lot of money here. So on the way back to town, right, we're going to stop by the wholesaler and pick that stuff up. And that's kind of the game right now. That's why I kind of said that there's maybe a little lacking content at the moment. That's kind of the game right now. You sleep, you go to work, you do jobs for your cousin as he has them, and you pick up inventory and you drop it off at your store until you have enough money to buy additional properties and stuff. Okay, that's pretty much it. So I do want to see what the sales are here. So we're gonna wait just a little bit. But we sold basically every game today. We have only 11, like I said, in stock. So as long as it's not a racing game or a role-playing game, you really can't go wrong here. So I want to add racing to cart, want to add sports to cart. Probably going to pick up 2 cases of these things. Action games, and it kind of doesn't matter, right? We just get 4 boxes of everything. Or we get 1 box of everything, basically. But we can only fit 4 boxes at a time in this truck. So as the day ticks over, we have $724, and we now have almost $3,000. That's a pretty dang good day, let me tell you. Our sales went way up today. The star rating is at 99. Everybody loves it. They think they're reasonable prices. Very nice. So I'm just gonna basically make a couple of trips here, and I should be able to fill my shelves now with all this money. All right, it's really late at night now. My character is not in a good mood. Very hungry. But we're going to drop off the last of this merchandise. And now my store has plenty of inventory. 30 action games, 20, 28 on the racing, 20 on the adventure. Yeah, 30 and 23. So lots and lots of stock. I feel like, we sold out on a lot of games. We probably could have sold more if I had more in stock. So that's what we have here. We are going to have to pay our rent at the start of the next day. So that's $600. I have no doubt that we're going to be able to pay that. So that's easy. And then, I'm going to need fuel. I need food. I just all of a sudden just need a lot of stuff. So probably we'll just take the day off today on the whole bartending thing. Almost knocked out my tail light. There it is. Yeah. Also, I accidentally bumped into somebody while I was, coming out of there once, and they laid themselves flat down on the ground after getting hit by my car, and I got a little warning that said, be careful about hitting pedestrians to avoid fines. So I guess you can hit people, and you will get fined for doing so. All right, there it is. So I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. I've showed pretty much everything I intended to show: setting up a business, keeping things in stock, how to keep a job, all those types of things. And I've showed pretty much everything I want to show at this point. So if you want to see more, leave a comment. I'm sure there's other things to show, but it's kind of, I'm going to take a look at, the analytics of everything and just see if this is something we should proceed with. I've got a lot of other games that I can put forward too. So we're going to have some previews of other games as well. And we'll see which ones fit for a more longer term project. All right. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.